have to stand for something or fall for it all. And I'm just trying to encourage my people to want better. And y'all deserve better. And I'm here to give you better.
Oh, that's rich. You all deserve something better, huh? But when you ask me for better, I usually tell you, go figure it out on your own. Still, fine, I'll give you what you're asking for. But let's be real. Better is totally subjective. And guess what? I'm the one setting the bar here. So here's my version of better. This is the attitude of someone who, when asked for help, basically says, you've got to learn the ropes yourself. What's up? It's your girl, J90. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, share this with someone who needs to hear it, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Now let's get into this blog. So, Tiffany Hattish had a giveaway back in August, right? It happened more than once. Someone would pull up while they were handing out food boxes and just start chatting with her. Apparently, they didn't realize she was live streaming. They'd say stuff, and you could tell it was shady. Then she'd suddenly go, I'm live. I'm live. I'd crank up my mic and headphones trying to catch the convo, but never could. It was the sneakiness for me. Now she's about to bring up her ice rink and claim that somehow it's helping feed the community. It's a bizarre connection, but that's the story she's sticking to. So let's watch and react, like we always do. Poor thing. You look at her and just think, wow. Looking back, if she knew what was ahead, I honestly think she would have chilled. I really do.
Boy, he gonna come and cook in the kitchen with Tiff. Cooking with Tiff. He gonna go down and show me what he do. But what y'all keep mad from him, because I tried to get to dinner today, he was sold out. That means you doing a doggone thing, guys. So make sure y'all look him up on Facebook and go see him. Because he always cooking, man. I'm telling you, he's cooking. He gonna show us all how to cook with his famous recipe. What's the famous recipe you got? What you doing? You play too much. Appreciate you, man. Yeah.
Seriously? You're just gonna let her lean right into that man's car while he's whispering sweet nothings in her ear like it's no big deal? That's your style as a boyfriend? Just standing there, unbothered. Like it's normal? I know there's a word for that. Pretty sure it starts with a C. But whatever. Moving on. Anyway, folks were rolling up and I wanted to go say hi because I love my people. I always have. Then she sat there chatting for another 10 minutes. But I already knew. Every year, same deal. Labor Day weekend, that Sunday, I host a picnic. And yes, it's happening again. Live at Just Ice Rink, 1143112 Greenwood, right in the heart of Dalton. 3 p.m. to 8, maybe 9. Y'all know how we do. Bring the babies. If the sun's out, the fun's out. Entertainment locked and loaded, so show up and show out. Now, for those of you watching the Board of Trustees try to block the event, yes, they really pulled that move. Tried to stop the ice rink from getting built, claimed they didn't want to fund it, like it hasn't already been paid for. 3. Time's over. Just shady. And why? To shut down something built for the people? Make it make sense. How do you stand against something meant to serve the community? You know people out here struggling, hungry, in need of some ice. That's what you said, Tiffany, unless you didn't. But if not, clear it up. I remember you saying, the people need to be fed. And yeah, I froze the video on your face like that. Not on purpose. But I like how it came out. People are hungry. And those trustees tried to block her from feeding them. They tried to shut down a rink she had built with public money, named after her own daughter. A rink that wasn't even for public use. Nope. Only opened when she threw a party. That's right. Funded by the people, then locked for personal use. She turned it into her own little triple P, personal party property. That's why I don't feel bad for freezing her frame. She earned that. This is the level Tiffany's been on, calculated. But they tried and they failed. Because me, I'll always feed the people. That's what real leadership looks like. You've got needs, you need that ice. And apparently it has to be named after somebody's kid. When folks step into leadership, they're supposed to serve. But most of the time, they just serve themselves. That ain't it. You gotta move for the people. So yes, I'm your super mayor, Timmy Hen. I'll see y'all Sunday. Now you'd think she's about to sign off, right? But nope. She keeps going, 5 minutes in, and she talks for another 11. I think she might have a touch of ADHD, just a little splash, not a full cup. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Tiff. I've got a dash of it too. We ADHD cousins. Anyway, like I said, it's going down in Dalton this Sunday. But before that, you've still got time to pull up and get your meatloaf box. Because it's Cooking with Tiff time. Every fourth Wednesday, we shine a light on Cooking with Tiff. Let the locals sign up, come on camera, and cook their favorite dish. I had a lady call me out today in line, said her mac and cheese was undefeated, so now it's a mac war. If you think yours is better, show up. We'll do 3-4 rounds, doesn't matter. Bring the flavor, bring the heat, let's see who holds the mac and cheese crown. And just so we're clear, mine is the best. No debate. It's not even my recipe. I borrowed it from Patti LaBelle, has shrimp in it. No lobster, never been into that. But the shrimp? Whew, it hits every time. Anyway, stay tuned. We got major things coming for Thorn Township. Thank you for the support. And for the prayers, too. Because you already know, like I always say, me today, you tomorrow. That's why you gotta stay ready. Don't let anyone steamroll you. Stand tall. Yeah, we all want to stand up for what we believe in. But once you realize you're wrong, stop fighting. She could have saved herself a bag, but she dragged it. That's not resistance. That's denial. Once you know the truth, pause, fall, back, breathe, learn, then come back better. That's the real move, Tiff. Not every battle ends with a sword. Sometimes, you just walk away. And yes, people are mad because they can't control you. That's the root of all this. It's about control. That's it. They hate greatness they can't shape. They fear what they can't bend. When you've got vision, real vision, they panic. If I were in their shoes, I'd make allies with me. For real. Why? Because I'd want to learn. Learn how the youth move. Why we're always fired up, creative, restless, focused on real solutions. What's wild, though? She walks around like she's 21. Tiffany really thinks time froze. Like, she's mentally stuck at 19, walking around saying, I'm the youth, I'm the voice, I'm the future. Ma'am, just because you're younger than Uncle Earl doesn't make you young. It just means you're younger than him. That's it. And this is what blows my mind. You should want to get me, support me, learn from me. Because if you'd just listen, I could actually tell you what matters to the youth. I'm not faking it. I am it. Y'all always scream pass the baton, but when the moment comes, y'all yank it back, tearing down the next generation instead of building them up. I'm not with that. If you're young and thinking of running for office, call me, dead serious, because I know what this life is. I know what it's like to burn bright while folks try to dim you. And funny enough, that's exactly what she told Phenia. Didn't Phenia say it herself? You young, I'ma lift you up. You could be president, just come under my wing. Yeah, okay. That same wing Holmes naps under drunk? That one? Don't. Get under Tiffany's wing. That wing needs a warning label. Allegedly. Just repeating what I heard. People don't want to pass the baton because they're afraid of losing power. But guess what? It's a new day. The youth are rising. And I'm here to push every single one of you to keep going. Never stop. If you believe in it, see it through. Whether it's a business, a mentorship, or just a leap of faith, do it. Some people are only meant to walk with you for a season. Yeah, the season speech. The one Kamal gave you, right? You were here for a season, not a reason. Oof! You haven't heard it yet? It's coming. Wait for it. You're gonna hear it just like I said. You were a season. A money season. That's cold, Tiff. You were his money season. Came in with a purpose, and that purpose was a paycheck, a season, a reason, and a wire transfer. Whew. Oh, my bad. I'm starting to sound too real. Like I'm picking her. Nose, I get carried away sometimes, but truth is truth. People need to hear it. Not everyone is meant to go to your next chapter, and that's okay. Final word for those still tuned in. Watch the people around you. I mean, really watch them. The closest ones, family, friends, folks you thought were loyal, some of them are just jealous. envious, quietly watching, not clapping when you win. You don't always see it because you're too close. But it's there. And if I can say anything that saves you from that heartbreak before it hits, I will. Keep pushing, eyes wide open. And remember, Tiffany's always used intimidation to get her way. That's her tactic. She's like that kid who throws a tantrum and wrecks the room just because she couldn't get ice cream. Yeah, that kid. The one who smashes everything. And the parents finally give in, not because she's right, but because the damage costs more than the dessert. So they fold. That's Tiffany. Still that same kid. Can't handle no. Wants what she wants, when she wants it, and doesn't care who she has to bulldoze to get it. Then she spins around like, "You're the reason. You blocked my path. You made me destroy everything." Nah, don't fall for it. That's just her narrative. See, in her mind, she's on a mission from God. Untouchable, above consequences, unstoppable. That's how she thinks. And that's dangerous. Maybe not physically, but mentally. It's chaos. Folks like her will have you questioning your own grip on reality. It's wild how someone can move through life acting like they're the only soul walking Earth, surrounded by people, yet convinced they're the chosen one. Like life is their movie and we're all background extras. It's maddening. Look, I believe in hope. I believe in fighting through. Push forward, don't quit, but keep your eyes open, because by the time some people finally wake up, it's too late. Amen. And let's not act brand new like there isn't another dude lurking, just waiting. Back when she was still bagged up, he was posted in the background. Now, he probably praying somebody scoops her up so he can walk away without catching her wrath. And let's be real, she don't give silent exit energy. Nah. She gives show up at your kid's school energy. Harass your children, not hers, just because you refuse to raise hers. This new man, he's out here whispering, "I'm ride or die." Sir, who even are you? No, seriously. Where did you come from? You just showed up staring into the camera like this is an audition tape. It's awkward, giving hidden surveillance vibes. Anyway, let's refocus. This is really about visibility. Feeling seen, being supported, surrounded by people who actually want to see you grow. You can't keep clinging to folks with crab-in-a-barrel mindsets. Some people are furious that you outgrew them. Like, bitter. You know what kind of crab Tiffany is? She's the one that claws her way. To the top, looks down and goes, "I told y'all spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Not with real action, but like, in theory." And you know what? The other crabs didn't even try to pull her back down. Why? Because they were just happy to see her gone. Like, thank God. Maybe now I can die in peace. So yeah, if Tiffany was a crab, she'd still be the villain. That's the lesson here. And as for my seat? Yeah, I know folks had their eyes on it. When Frank Zuccarelli held it, 30 years strong, nobody dared step up. Not a peep. But let's clear something up. She didn't run against him either. The people didn't vote her in. That's not how it happened. Frank stepped out, and Chris Gonzalez, still shady if you ask me, called her name out of nowhere. Everyone else panicked and just nodded like, "Okay then, so don't let her twist the tale like she battled the machine and won." Nah, she snuck in through the side door during the chaos, no receipts. But look, y'all are my people, so I'm giving you the raw truth. Straight from the source. And it's not too late to stand with those actually fighting for y'all. Don't bail just because the road is rough. You know what? I should tell you to go it calms yourself. But instead, I'm giving you better. And better? That's up to me to define. So basically, I'ma hand you whatever I feel like. And you're supposed to say thank you. That mindset? That's peak Tiffany. When people ask her for something real, something basic, she hits them with that soft smile cruelty like, "You need to learn. Learn to process pain. Learn from a vibe. Learn from death." Girl, huh? She's weird. Not fun at brunch weird. I mean, clinically fascinating. Tiffany should be studied. not dragged. Studied. There's real research to be done. Here. A whole psychological field just waiting to be named. And I mean that with zero sarcasm. I've known a few people with that exact delusional confidence. You know the type. Walks into every room like God gave them the cheat code to life. Those folks? I dodge them like they contagious. Because once someone starts believing they're divine just for breathing, that's when it turns toxic. Especially when the only thing they're serving is bad grammar and self-worship. Like, they're the loudest one in the room spouting nonsense and still think they're the intellectual? And don't even get me started on the brows. Them brows look like they were drawn during a car crash. And the wig? That sunburnt, patchy disaster? That's what happens when someone bleaches their hair, panics mid-process, and prays for mercy. That's a level 1 developer orange. That's oops, I changed my mind in color form. Even her stylist gave up halfway. And honestly, she should have too, but she didn't. She kept going, boldly, loudly, and oh so wrong. Anyway, I'm not giving that mess any more energy. Doesn't even sound fun. Absolutely not. Just know this. Mama loves you. She really does. But also, act right, please.